Alrighty, so went ahead and took a look, and it looks like we're gonna have about 1,000 left over after we recolor our prospector boot and helm. Well, in reverse order there. And then also I'm gonna purchase the ring, so we should get a collection log for that. And oops. Recolor, nice. Nice. So now we have our full set. There we are. And with the rest of that, I guess we'll just continue by gems. I don't think I really need anything else, and I don't think it's going to hurt to have these, so especially for like rings of dueling or what have you. So, and there we go. There's our 72 slayers, so we can officially go kill a skeletal wyvern in Falador. And I want to say that would complete our, yeah, probably our hard tier. So oops, I don't know why I picked that up. So we got 3 more kills, and then we'll probably go end up doing that task real quick, then collecting some more XP and throwing that into the lovable herblore. Try to get some more XP, get a little bit closer to the Cerebrus. So there we go. Combat task completed, as well as the achievement diary. So let's go ahead and get out of here. But yeah, so easy task done. I think that bumps up a few from medium now. So once we actually get back to doing some combat tasks, we'll be able to, I guess, push for the next tier. I don't know how far. 135 points. Next unlock in 206. Okay. Yeah, so we could probably finish up the easy and medium, and then for hard, it'll probably take a little bit more. I mean, because the Sire we don't even get until, I think, was it 85 Slayer? So that'll be a little bit hard. And then some of the God War stuff, and then more Slayer related. Yeah, so it'll take a little bit to get here, but that'll be fun. Now, I was double checking after obviously getting the shield, because I believe it's the tier 3 where we actually get the notification, or like the arrow letting us know where the mole is. However, I'd already kind of completed these when we needed some more achievements. I believe after like the last drop, where it actually knocked us down from the medium back down to the easy tier or whatever. So apparently the only one we have left is this guy, which I don't think we can do without Darok's set, which we're not really close to. So I guess it's kind of a moot point, but at least we have the shield now. So if we ever do mole at some point, be a little easier. Wasn't too bad. Just a little bit of running around, talking to a few people. I think only a total like 6 enemies, so 3 zombies in 2 different sections. So I thought there was gonna be a boss on this, but I guess not. Either way, free XP. Woohoo! Wow! Very quick quest. I mean, just again running around. So alrighty, there we go. Another quest completed. This one had a lot more running compared to the other 2, but so far this place is pretty cool. I mean, this is the first I've actually explored it. So yeah, I mean, got a lot of stuff here, so I'm pretty excited. There's our quest. So one more step closer, and I think the last one is, yeah, Perilous Moons here. So we'll probably do that later. I'm a little quested out. I'm tired of running around. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and try to knock out Dragon Slayer 2 here. We've kind of been sitting at the final stage for a minute. I just kind of put it off for really no good reason other than I think I just didn't want to do it at the time. So general setup, we have the Diamond Bolts for a little bit later in the phase, just a ranging potion, anti-fire as well. Stamina for when we are in the later phase, if we need to, you know, actually top up our run a little bit just so we don't hit, was it stuck by like the rock formation? Then we'll cover that. Super store for the stat drain, and then just normal prayer as well. A little bit of combo eat food, should be too crazy. And then in terms of armor, this is just our current setup right here. So best we got, figured might as well try it. And our range is currently 76. So that is where we are. Oh shit. Let's see if we get it. No! Did I get it? No! He 6 health. Oh, that hurts. Pain. Damn. Damn. Oh well, gotta go get our stuff. Try it again. Hell yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Second try, not bad. Zwar. Rest in peace to the homie. Alrighty, so that was, I guess, technically like my third or fourth try. Like I just wasn't getting the DPS on two of those other ones. And then of course I tried to chance it on that third and died. So I did have to make some more diamond bolts, but outside of that, nothing else really changed. I did have to end up also cooking the rest of my sharks. So we used up pretty much all my good food. I don't have the cooking level for mantas yet. Let's see, even on that one, honestly, like it didn't seem like it was going to go too well. I got stuck on phase 2 for way too long. And somehow during that entire run, I got hit by one of the like super big fireballs that he launches up. Luckily, that only hit me for 48. Still, that took like 3 pieces of food to heal back up and be ready to go again. So it wasn't looking good. And then I started proccing like heck towards the end. So there we go. Quest completed. And now we have access to, obviously, well, the Myths Guild in general, but mainly I like the cooking here. It's one of my favorite spots. Just super easy with the bank and how everything kind of works out whenever you zoom in. And then, of course, the dragons underneath. So that would be great for any Slayer tasks. Boom, boom, boom. Very nice, very nice. Almost another level for smithing and same for range. So cool. Alrighty, well, let's run in there and do our thing. So not exactly what we're after, since we're trying to go for the other half the shield. I accidentally burnt all my money purchasing it after we unlocked it. So I figured I'd try to get the other half so we can go ahead and complete the Ardoin last tier that we need for the medium. And is it the medium? Oh, gotta eat some food. Alright, so it's for the hard. So that'll be one of the final things that we need for the hard. And then outside of that, I just need to get my rune crafting up a little bit, and then we'll be good. But yeah, so cool drop, I guess. I think I already had one from one of our other group Ironmen, but since everyone doesn't play anymore, now I guess I have 2. And the strat I'm kind of running with, I mean, I could probably do with like a crush weapon instead, but really I'm just okay. They don't really have any defense. It's literally zeros across the board for everything. And then in terms of their attack style, apparently it's a crush, so you want to have crush armor, and then it is typeless, unfortunately, so you cannot pray against it. Code is here as also, so DIR. And then I'm just going to hop between Xanaris and here until we kind of get it. You also want to make sure you're wearing the Ring of Wealth. It drops it to a 244 chance outside of you know, the normal crazy thousands of drop rate. I don't know why, but I'm craving the, oh, what the fuck, craving some Burger King French toast sticks for no reason. Like, they're not even that good, but like I just kind of want them. I used to like them a lot when I was a kid. Aw, man, not another dragon spear. Come on, give me the other item. So quick status update, a little over halfway, and at least to the proposed drop rate. And I was looking at the table once more. So we've gotten 2 dragon spears, which with the Ring of Wealth ends up being a 1 out of 325. So that's actually higher by about 80 or so compared to what we actually need, which is a little tragic. And we've gotten a few rune spears too throughout this process, which happens to be half of what we need for the shield. So we're just being teased. But more you know. Alright, so slight update. We are about 10 over, or about to be 10 over, and still no drop. So I'll probably keep going. I got a whole bunch of tuna to burn through. Already did some bass, and I think I had like a few lobster. So I went ahead and worked through those. There's only about like 50 or so. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next update. Well, we continue our at least drop streak. However, it is unfortunately again the item we're not after. So what was that, 3 or 4 now? Guess we'd probably still look at this. Yeah, 3. Shucks. Oh, total kill count, we're up at 302 right now. I'll probably go until either my tuna's out or maybe like 400. We'll kind of see how the pacing is. No! God damn it. Oh well. At least I have an army of D-spears. Bro, what? We get a loop and a bone? I gotta look up what this actually is. I'm assuming it's probably pretty high drop rate. Or, well, low drop rate, rather. Let's see. So that is a long bone, right? Yep. So it's 1 out of 400. Not too bad, actually. Yeah, 1 out of 400. Yeah, the curved bone is 1 out of 5k. Oh my god, we finally fucking got it. I was gonna keep going probably till about 500 and then actually call it there. So I'll get this last kill and we'll see what we get. But yes, finally. Feels good, feels good. So now we can go ahead and for the Ardoin diary, pretty much get that completed. Completed! Well, not completed, but one more step to being completed. Like I mentioned the other day, we still do need the 65 runecraft. And then of course this one's pretty straightforward, but 65 runecraft for the death runes, while this one is pretty straightforward, obviously. Now, we'll equip that bad boy. Actually, let's come on out here. Boom. Looking fancy. Guess I could have also just done this. Kind of the same effect, but it's all good. And I don't actually know if this is... I don't know if this is actually required for any clue steps. I'd imagine it probably would be. Yes, a master tier clue step. So at least we'll have that if we ever run into it. All right, so since I accidentally bought, well, the shield half, and it costs way too much money, I am going to go ahead and do a little bit of foundry here. We're already close to our next level anyway, so we'll get this off one sword. We'll get some money in the process. I'll probably go till, I don't know, I get bored of this. Just watch something on the side, kind of relax. And then after that, we'll probably bounce to something new. Just finishing up the last little bit here. So our motherlode mine has changed a little bit. I don't know if I recorded this in the last clip, but we do have a new spot where we kind of actually dump the ore if you're on the lower half or even coming from the upper. So instead of just doing it from the side, which you can still do if you manually click here and then use the ore on the hopper, it's going to force path this way and up onto the platform here and then dump it in. So that's sort of new. And then the biggest change is actually this hopper up top in the new upper level. Well, not new upper level. That's new on the upper level. Obviously, it kind of does what this one does, but just up here. It does cost 50 nuggets, and that's slowly what we've been working towards. So we actually just hit 50 and we're ready to go ahead and purchase that now. And then, yeah, so the last thing we'll need is that 200, which isn't a big deal. And then I did actually gain a level while doing this. So we're up to 82. 3 more until we get 85, which is used for, I think, the highest version of the Elite Achievement Diaries. I have to double check on that, but it's really just for the Runite ore. Nothing crazy. Outside of that, that's kind of where our stats are. I don't know if I did a stat check-in last time, so we're up to 1810. And just for fun, let's go ahead and use this. Very nice, but nice. And that's the current state. So we'll probably sit here, mine for a little bit more, and go about our business.